Hello my disciples, I'm Dark the Damned, and welcome back to a new episode of Deep Dive into VTubers. This is the series where we discuss VTubers and their content without delving into drama or controversy. Because the first episode of this series did so well, and because I got encouragement from a certain someone, I'm gonna continue this series. And thankfully, I know exactly who I'm doing next, as she graciously gave me permission to cover her. But before I reveal who, well, I mean you already know because of the title, but come on, play along. Let's discuss our categories. Now, if you've seen the first video, you can skip this part, but I'll reiterate it for the people who are new. There are 4 categories that I go into when it comes to discussing a VTuber. The categories are my first thoughts. Now this could refer to either where I first found the VTuber, maybe through word of mouth, recommendation, etc. Maybe the first video that I ever saw from them, and what I thought of them before I checked them out, etc. My opinion on their model or models, just my overall thoughts on how they look, the aesthetic of them, how they move, etc. My opinion on their content. Now this refers to what I think of their videos on YouTube, not Twitch, because I don't really watch Twitch, but just what I think of their style of content, how the videos are edited, etc. And lastly, my final thoughts, which are just, you know, the last thoughts of the video, and my overall summary of the VTuber after I've finished talking about them. But with all of that explained, who are we covering today? Well, she's proper out of pocket at times, she's one heck of an artist, her model is like a better version of Auxiliary. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for BerryCrepe. BerryCrepe. Hopefully I'm saying your name correctly, because I actually haven't heard it said out loud yet. You are one VTuber who I actually didn't discover until recently. From word of mouth actually, when I asked around for any good VTubers to check out. And after doing so, I gotta say, I really wish the algorithm showed you to me sooner, because I really like your videos a lot. But, let's go into my first thoughts of this bloody brilliant octopus. Now initially, I didn't actually know what to expect from Berry. I thought, based on previous recommendations, that she was either going to be a totally lovable hyperactive goober who downed an entire shot glass of sugar, or a mommy. Those 2 styles of VTubers are the ones that I'm always recommended whenever I ask for a VTuber to watch. Also, nothing against any of the VTubers who depict themselves in this style. However, Berry really surprised me. She's funny, likable, and despite what I've heard from certain people, no, she doesn't sound obnoxiously annoying. She sounds fine. She is quintessentially herself, which I really love and appreciate when VTubers are just who they are.
Dude, why do we even have, like, Yakuza games? Why do we have GTA? Why don't we just have a game where you're a dolphin and you just run around in the sea and just, like, F shit up? That would be kind of fun.
I really wish we wouldn't have to force ourselves to change who we are in order to entertain others. I mean, it's another thing if you do it willingly, but if you have to do it in order to keep an audience, I just hope you're okay. Well, sorry, I'm getting off topic. I actually didn't watch her initially when I first heard about her. When I was asking around for cool VTubers to watch, Berry's name kept coming up over and over and over. And then I went to go and ask somebody if Berry is worth checking out. And they said, yeah, she's a very good VTuber and she's very funny. So I did take the time and I did find one of her videos to watch. And let me tell you, I did not regret that at all. When I eventually did find the time to watch her, I chose the video of her watching the most disturbing audio recordings of all time. As a former horror and creepypasta YouTuber who used to make those exact kind of videos, I used to look into this stuff all the time. So obviously I was going to watch that one because I love watching people get spooked. And I certainly was not disappointed by Berry.
Oh, hell no! I'm moving. I'm absolutely moving.
The man who was politely asking to speak with someone named Ray earlier.
Oh. I thought he was saying that man was politely asking on the phone right now.
Her energy is just so good.
Oh wow, you guys have no time. Wait, how do you fondle those?
I don't like where this is going.
Wait, how do I play with that?
The perfect balance between not being too over the top for me, but still having more charisma than that guy from Shark Tank. Like seriously, he has the charisma of a freaking brick wall.
A cylinder that delivers AC charge at a very trickle low
Baron, I'm
level.
out.
But those are my initial thoughts about Berry. Let's discuss her model. Now, I don't know if this is purely an autistic sensory thing on my end, but dear God, I love her colours so much. I don't know, man, it's just the perfect combination of all the right stuff for me. Also, she has the purple. You know what they say, if there is purple on a VTuber model, Dark is a fan. Also, I know it gets used a lot, but I would be lying if I said that I didn't like the kind of Japanese schoolgirl outfit look. I think that's what it is. I watch a lot of anime and the style is quite similar to those that I've seen. But then again, I could be wrong. I mean, I have zero style beyond my Super Saiyan Goku hoodie and my Death Note shirts. But by far, the best part of her model is just how expressive it is and how she moves around. It looks so bloody real, it honestly shocked me the first time I saw it. You goddamn magician. And I actually do know that Berry herself is a rigger/artist. If she made this then, wow mate, you are freaking talented. I have to say your artwork in itself is just great. You are very skilled at what you do and you deserve a lot of credit for it. Now I actually don't think that she has a different enough model. I'm sure she's maybe had different versions of the same kind of model, but not quite drastic enough for me to cover it here. I could very well be wrong, but at the moment I don't see any other different models that Berry has used. She was actually a facecam streamer before she became a VTuber, so I think I'm correct in saying that this is the only model that she's had. But then again, is that really a bad thing? Her model is already lovely, so I don't even think she needs to change it, really. Unless she wants to, of course. But honestly, she hit a freaking home run with this model, it's great. So Berry, you get the gold star from Dark in terms of your model. But let's move on to her content next, and there's actually quite a bit to say. There's really only two ways to describe Berry's content, and that depends on if you've actually watched Berry in depth before or not. If you haven't watched Berry in depth, then I imagine all she is to you is an obnoxious react slop VTuber who's lazy and just steals content for the sake of stealing it. That's a very narrow-minded view, and it immediately tells me that you're not actually a true fan of her. Now, if you are a fan of Berry, then you would know that she's a speedrunner to her core, as well as a VTuber who reacts to stuff.
I was invited to a $500 Elden Ring speedrunning tournament. The rules are simple. 13 other challengers and I race to see who can beat a select number of bosses the fastest. Whoever wins gets the jackpot and is crowned the ultimate gamer.
Now, speedrunners have my immense respect. True gamers who have honed their skills, and I've seen some of the technical skills that go into certain speedruns. And it's bloody mental, honestly. Now, about the reaction videos herself, she's not react slop, like not at all. The term gets used way too much nowadays. Frankly, I find her reactions to be transformative enough. She adds value to the content she does.
Don't help him, that's the squirrel that keeps eating my internet lines. I hate you, dumb squirrel. I give my dog a squirrel toy every single day so that one day she can fight back.
She does more than, oh wow, oh my god, or hahaha, so funny chat. She genuinely puts a smile on my face when she does some of her funny reactions.
Oh my god! Do you ever feel like a video comes into the real world? If anything ever like goes onto a screen, it actually makes me jump.
Which in my opinion, that's not slop, is it? Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention, her laugh is just fucking amazing.
This guy wanted to see if he could chug spark. What do I do?
Why'd you have to take me to Supercuts?
I thought that my laugh cracked me up sometimes. Oh! Oh, thank God I have that censored. Oh my God. What a review. Oh, I love this game already. But hers, now it's up there with some of my favorites of all time. Maybe even on par with Ren's laugh. So yeah, she does reaction videos for sure, but she also does gaming as well. In fact, she actually has a whole second channel where she does different content from her first channel. She's a transformer for sure, more than meets the eye. So if you want a VTuber who's actually a true gamer at heart, who does funny reactions and actually brings value to the reactions that she does, then Berry is a damn good choice in my opinion. And that's not even describing all the other things she gets up to on the other channel too. So yeah, she's just a good smorgasbord if you want to look for content. I definitely approve. So all in all, I was very pleasantly surprised by Berry. Her content is great, and I'm glad that she was able to find her footings as a VTuber. Trust me, I know the feeling of moving into a style of content that you've never done before. It can be quite intimidating and just kind of worrying if you're gonna do a good job or not. But ultimately, I'm very happy that you found your place as a VTuber. You definitely deserve it. Would I recommend her? Of course I would. A great reactor, a brilliant gamer, and she does lots of fun stuff as well. I mean, what more do you want? Also, I gotta ask, I would love to come onto your channel and watch some horror videos with you. I love discussing horror, scary videos, lost media, lost tapes, etc. It is such a big passion of mine, and I think it would be a load of fun. But anyways, I better take off as I'm exhausted as I'm typing this, legit on 3 hours of sleep. Thank you all for watching. Please go and check out Berry. Her links are down below if you want to go and subscribe to her. And thanks again, mate, for giving me permission to cover you. You're a good one, Berry. If you enjoyed, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become one of my disciples. Check the description if you want to join the Discord. But for now, I'm Doc the Damned, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Take care, everybody.